Gervonta Tank Davis, a fighter renowned for his explosive punches and even more explosive opinions, has ignited a firestorm in the boxing world with his recent revelations about his dealings with Turki Al-Sheikh, the Saudi Arabian sports magnate. Davis's candid statements have exposed a deep-seated frustration with the direction of boxing, a sport he feels is increasingly driven by money and political maneuvering rather than the integrity of the competition. For months, Davis has been vocal about his disillusionment. His infamous declaration that boxing is trash, coupled with his public feud with Al-Sheikh, has painted a picture of a fighter at odds with the establishment. His conspicuous absence from the prestigious Ring Magazine Awards in London, an event attended by boxing luminaries like Usyk, Holyfield, Garcia, Stevenson, Lopez, and Haney, only fueled the speculation. Davis himself pointed the finger squarely at Al-Sheikh, owner of the Ring magazine, framing the snub as symbolic of a larger problem. The crux of the issue lies in Al-Sheikh's attempts to lure Davis to Saudi Arabia for a high-profile fight, part of the kingdom's ambitious plan to establish itself as a major player in the global boxing scene. Davis, however, wasn't about to be easily swayed. In a move that some found audacious and others shrewd, he demanded 2 Ferraris simply to consider negotiating. This wasn't just about luxury cars. It was a statement about his worth in an industry he feels undervalues fighters in favor of those with deep pockets. Al-Sheikh's response, offering 2 gloves instead, only escalated the conflict. Davis's discontent goes beyond the financial. He feels a lack of respect, a sense that fighters are treated as pawns in a larger game. The pressure to comply with Al-Sheikh's terms, coupled with a perceived lack of genuine respect, left a bitter taste. He views the Saudi Arabian influence in boxing as epitomizing the problems he sees: a focus on money over merit, a disregard for the fans, and an erosion of the sport's integrity. While many fighters have embraced the lucrative opportunities offered by Saudi Arabia, Davis remains skeptical. He sees the influx of money as a distortion of the sport's core values, prioritizing spectacle and wealth over the tradition of competition and legacy. He contrasts the electric atmosphere of a major U.S. fight with the perceived lifelessness of Saudi events, citing small crowds and a lack of genuine passion. He asserts his belief in his own star power, stating, "I sell where I'm from, America." The controversy has divided the boxing community. Some accuse Davis of bitterness and jealousy, while others, like former champion Tim Bradley, see him as a courageous voice against commercialization. Bradley praised Davis's unapologetic stance, admiring his refusal to compromise his principles for a Saudi payday. However, Bradley also warned that accepting a Saudi deal later would cost him respect. Davis's feud with Al-Sheikh highlights a broader tension in boxing: the clash between tradition and modernity. For Davis, and many who share his sentiment, the Saudi influence represents a betrayal of boxing's core values. The massive paydays offered are seen as a shortcut, appealing to fighters who prioritize financial gain over the love of the sport. The debate extends beyond Davis's personal conflict. It touches upon the ethical considerations of Saudi Arabia's involvement in boxing, the balance between financial opportunity and the integrity of the sport, and the power dynamics between fighters, promoters, and global entities. Davis's outspokenness, while controversial, has forced a conversation about the future of boxing, prompting a critical examination of its values and priorities. The question remains: will boxing prioritize its legacy, or will it succumb to the allure of unchecked commercialization?